What's up guys, it's Brandon Childs, and today we're going over an exercise that I call flat Bosu Bridges. Now this is going to focus on your glute and hamstring activation and help you expose any sort of imbalances that you have in that area. This is important because if one side is stronger or engaging more than the other, the weaker side is going to compensate from other areas, which is the common cause for a lot of injuries. It's also good for teaching you how to properly engage your glutes and your hamstrings along with your abs and not compensate using your lower back for any kind of hip hinging activities, like if you're bending down and picking up objects, walking upstairs, anything of that sort. So the two things you'll need for this is your Bosu and something to elevate your back. It could be your bench, couch, some step risers, something, anything, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're comfortable, you're not putting too much, a hard surface or strain on your back. So the first thing you want to do is line up your arm to the edge of the surface. So as you can see, it's in a nice straight line. You don't want to be too high because you're going to basically restrict yourself from getting a full range of motion, but you also don't want to be too low because then you're going to be putting a lot of strain on your neck here. So if you line up yourself perfectly here, you'll notice that I have a nice full weighted hinge and I'm not putting strain on my neck, and I'm able to still get the full range of motion. The next part is you want to make sure your pelvis is rotated up in the front and you're engaging your abs and your glutes at all times. So when you go down, your pelvis should stay up and engage like that, and as you come up, you want to squeeze up and keep it up the entire time. You don't want to go down like this because what that does is it puts a lot of strain on your lower back, and you're basically teaching yourself to lift with your lower back, which is the opposite of what we want to do. So keep that engaged up to the full range. Then when it comes to the Bosu, you want to make sure your feet are nice and even, and in the center, you don't want to sit too far on your heels, and you also don't want to be on your toes. And then as you go up, there should be a nice straight line down from your knee to your ankle. You shouldn't be in front or behind at all. So then from there, when you go down, just go up. As you lift up, you'll immediately notice if there's any sort of imbalances. I've done this a lot of times, so I tend to be a lot more stable, but for most people, this is your first time, your legs are probably going to shake like that. That's because your body isn't used to working together in an equal manner, and one side probably is going to be stronger than the other. And that's the benefit of this exercise, is that it exposes those imbalances. It helps to correct them and make sure that your body is developing equally to get rid of any kind of overcompensation. So forward motion looks like this. Pelvis is up, going down, squeezing your glutes and lower abs all the way up. Just like that. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or requests, make sure you leave them in the comments so that I can continue to make content that'll bring out your ultra instinct.